Hello everybody, this is Falron, coming to you with my first video for World of Warcraft. Today we're going to be talking about patch 8.0.1, better known as the pre-patch to Battle for Azeroth. So a number of different changes went into effect for this. Now before I get into the details of the patch, let me first tell you that this is really not a content patch. There is little content that was involved in this patch. You'll see the story and maybe an event roll out starting next week. That's the week of the 24th, July 24th. But right now, for this week that the patch is rolled out, there is really no new content. One of the best features that I was really looking forward to in this patch was the communities feature. Communities, unfortunately, has been disabled. If you were like me and tried to play on Tuesday after the patch went live, you'll notice that we couldn't get in. It wasn't until real late on Tuesday night that they figured out what was causing the issues of the instability on the servers. The instability was actually being caused, I believe, by the community, so they disabled the feature. You'll see here, if you hover over your guild icon in the game, that's actually been disabled as well. You can still access your guild by hitting J in the game, like so. And you can still access, of course, everything else with the hotkeys too. However, the communities has been disabled. This is something I personally was looking forward to since its announcement about a year ago. I thought it was going to add, and I still do think it's going to add great things to the game. It's going to open up a lot of avenues and hopefully make the game very social again. Whereas right now the game is pretty reliant on the looking for group finder. This is going to do a lot for people who are in guilds that are really inactive too. Going to give them another avenue in which to speak to players and tackle content that they're wanting to get done. So right now that's disabled. Hopefully it's going to come back soon. I did ask Blizzard CS on Twitter if they had any timeline of when it's going to come back. I haven't seen anything on that as of yet. But again, no new content this week. So getting into the patch itself, there's a few things we can hit. The biggest thing is class overhauls. There's a lot of class abilities that have been taken away, some which have also come back. You'll see there's going to be also some new rotations for some DPS and healing classes too. With the overhauls of your talent specializations, you'll also notice a change in the talent tree too. There is no longer a tab at the bottom for PvP. Now, War Mode and the new PvP talent system has been introduced. So as soon as you log in, more than likely on any character, you're going to have to go to your talents, choose your talents. You'll notice your PvP talents are there, and then War Mode, which can only be disabled or enabled in the main hub for your faction. For me being Horde, it's in Orgrimmar, so I have to go to Orgrimmar if I want to turn that on. Alright, now for the biggest change in the pre-patch, it's going to be the stat squish. So your item levels have been squished. Your stats, of course, have also been squished with it. So if you open up your character tab, you'll see you're no longer in the 900s probably. You're likely in the either 100s or 200s. You'll see I had a 970 trinket from Final Boss in Antorus, and look at that, it's 270. The legendaries are now 265 when they were once 1000. So big squish there. I have 42,000 health. 42,000 health as a prot tank right now. So big squish there. Percentages are gonna, more or less remain the same depending on. So of course, to the big change in the pre-patch for Battle for Azeroth, and that's going to be the stat and item level squish. If you open up your character menu, you'll notice first off the big eye level change. I was sitting at 960 prior to the pre-patch. I'm sitting at 935 right now. Also sitting at 42,000 health instead of millions. And all the stats got squished, including damage. Oh, we're not going to see those big crits that were so satisfying. yeah, I had a 970 trinket from Final Boss Nantoris. I didn't quite have it up to 1,000. That's down to 270. Legendaries 265. Okay, so big difference there. And then the final change you can actually see in front of you right now. Orcs look a little different if you go get them changed. So you can go to the barber shop in any major hub and you can change the posture on him or her to not be hunched over. It's a very welcome change for me. I'm glad I don't look like freaking hunchback running around now, especially as a hunter who you would think would have nice posture. There were also some other feature changes as well. Blood Elves can now have golden eyes. If you go to change your appearance, you can change skin tone colors at the barber, and there were some facial changes for, I believe, Void Elves too, and then no more duck lips for the Blood Elf males. So that's pretty much been it for patch 8.0.1, the first week, and we have remaining 3 after this one until Battle for Azeroth. Right now, I'm very disappointed in it. I think these changes could have come along with new content. I think the fact that they brought this big patch in, it literally took all day to implement and get servers up and running, and the game is, for more or less, still the same. So thank you as always. Of course, feel free to drop me a subscribe here for the videos. I'll be trying to put out 1 or 2 of these a week, depending on how I feel. These are the first ones for me, so I'm a little bit new to it, but I definitely enjoy doing it. Also catch me over on the stream, twitch.tv/Falron, and find me on Twitter too, twitter.com/Falron. So all things Falron. And hopefully we'll have communities up and running soon, and you guys can join in on the community and play some World of Warcraft with us. Leave your comments below what you think of the patch, and until next time, I'm a dragon. Ooh, ooh, I'm a dragon. I'm a dragon flying through the sky.